On Wednesday, I had chemotherapy. Every other week, I go in and get what's called chair infusion. What happens is I sit in a purple recliner. I have tubing hooked up to the port that I have in my chest, and I spend the next 4 or 5 hours receiving chemotherapy known as FOLFOX. Afterward, when I am finished with my infusion, I am then attached to a portable unit that I carry around. It's a black bag, and it has what I call my spy camera in it, because it sounds like every couple of minutes a picture's being taken. I wear that from Wednesday until Friday afternoon. It needs to be attached to me continuously during that time. On Friday afternoon, I go back into the hospital where the tubing is removed, and then I have about a week and a half off before my next chemo. Today is Saturday, not Friday, and I had my pump disconnected yesterday. That being said, I am heading down toward the period of time that I consider my down days. They're days that I have a lot of ChemoBrain. I can't really think very clearly. Sometimes it's difficult for me to converse. I'm apt to have dizzy spells, vertigo. I get very severe cold shocks to my feet and my fingers, and that's also the time that I'm apt to have the most nausea. I don't have a lot of vomiting, thank goodness, but I do end up with diarrhea. Now, this is not how everybody who is on chemo reacts. Depends on your system, depends on the type of cancer you have, and it depends on the type of chemo that you're on. The chemo that I'm on now was my third treatment. My first 2 treatments on this particular chemo were kind of iffy. Up to the last one, I ended up in the hospital. But prior to that, the past almost 5 years, I was on another chemo, and that one had different symptoms, primarily very, very vicious diarrhea. Now, the thing to remember is if you have any questions about your chemo, the best person to talk to is your oncologist or your chemo nurse. They are experts. They can explain to you what to expect from your chemo, what to expect immediately afterward, and what the long-term effects could be. So chemo is scary to think about. The idea of having somebody pump your body full of all these foreign chemicals can be pretty frightening. But after having gone through it myself for about 5 years, I do have to say, it is better than the alternative. If you have any questions, just let us know in the comments down below, and we will try to get back to you with some advice or answers. Thank you.